Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well this morning. Check out this second date update on the 10s. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Feedback is always appreciated. Sit back, relax, and listen to the second date updates. Enjoy.
Now back to the second date update on the 10 with Ramiro, Pebbles, Melissa, and Wiggy.
The new Hot 96.9.
All right, so we just spoke to Mary, guys. She went on a date with Mark. She said she was, first of all, she called us up, said she was pissed.
Right.
She gave us she's a female bodybuilder, but she looks damn good. She goes, I look like a woman. And when she went on there, the date, she said she didn't do any of the stuff that would probably turn a guy off, like farting or burping or...
She was on her P's and Q's.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it means she behaved, right?
I still think it's the bodybuilder element, because when you think of bodybuilder, you think of big, massive, and some guys are not into that. Some guys don't want their woman to have bigger quads than they.
You're picturing the Hulk with a vagina. Yeah.
Right.
All right, so let's call Mark.
Hello?
Is this Mark?
Yes?
Hi, Mark. Can we ask you something? It's Ramiro, Pebbles, Melissa, and Wiggy from Hot 96.9. Can we ask you something real quick?
From where?
From Hot 96.9, the radio station.
Okay.
This is going to be real quick. We just have to ask you something. What did you do that pissed Mary off so much? What happened on your date? This girl, Mary, called us up. You went out with her. You know her, right?
Yes, I know her.
Yeah. So she called us up because she was very upset that, according to her, you had a great time on your date, but now you haven't contacted her about a second date. She was yelling at us because you haven't contacted her for a second date. So we're calling you on her behalf.
Well, I'm not... The fact was, she was great. She's really nice. She's very sweet. She's smart. She's uber fit. Like, she's pretty ripped.
But she told us.
There was nothing wrong with any of that. That was all... And she was really funny and nice, and we had a good time. I don't know how to say it.
Just say, man, like pulling off a Band-Aid.
Well, she's apparently preparing for a competition, and she's on a high-protein diet. So all she did was eat meat, and it was a warm day, and she smelled really bad. It was like being at a pig roast or something. It was just...
What?
It would be a great smell if you walked into a barbecue house, and you're like, oh, what is cooking? But it was like coming off of her sweat, and it was just, she leaned in for a kiss at the end, and it was so awkward.
Is that possible for someone to have like meat sweats like that?
Oh,
and
yeah, it's
stink?
possible for you to smell like that. Like I said, like he
You eat
said.
too much meat.
What?
Yeah, like walking into a restaurant, that smells good, but when you walk out, if it's stuck on... I used to work in a restaurant when I was younger, and when you walk out, if that smell's still stuck on you, it's not very appealing.
I don't want to hurt her feelings. She's super nice. I'm not lying. She was great, but oh my God, it was too much.
Yeah, well, I got bad news. She's on the phone right now. She was listening to everything you were just saying, Mark.
Oh, come on.
Mary.
You know what, Mark? You, okay? I'm telling you now. You are one strong little motherfucker. I don't think I smelled like meat that day, okay?
Well, of course you did, because you're carrying around that smell. It's like a drunk person not knowing they smell like alcohol. But
Yeah,
they
you know
do.
when you put on perfume and like you become immune to it the rest of the day, you can't smell it on you. I assume
Smokers
it's the same
don't know
thing.
that they smell like smokers.
Right.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, you might want to ask some of the other friends, because I bet they all think you smell like you've been eating all the animals that ever were.
Oh, what? You're disgusting yourself. I didn't even talk about the fact that you don't even pick your pimples. You got whiteheads all over your face.
Well, I'm not going to leave myself in charge,
Yeah, well, look, I think that, it was just like that, just all the circumstances. It was like a perfect storm of, her smelling like that. I think that if you guys went out to a nice restaurant when she wasn't pounding meat and it wasn't a hot day outside, maybe, like you said, you got along with her personality and stuff. Maybe you can get past this.
This was a perfect day of somebody intimidated by a strong woman. And now he's going to try to break me down by telling me I'm so strong I smell like beef. So,
Yeah, well,
Oh,
no, it's
damn.
not going to happen. And you know what? This is the age of a woman. And shame on you for being the chauvinist pig. Shame
Yeah.
on you. Have no
No.
support for strong women. What do you want?
I have no problem with strong women, Mary. I have a problem with stinky women.
The second date update on the 10s.
Weekday mornings at 6:10, 7:10, and 8:10.
If you need a second date update, email us. GetUpCrew@hot969boston.com.
Yeah, dude.
Wiggy.
The new Hot 96.9.
We just spoke to Lisa. She went on a great date with Jared. A great sounding name that was tarnished by the pedophile who works for Subway.
Yes.
But it's not that Jared. This is a different Jared. She said they went out, they had some food, they had some drinks, they went back to her place, fooled around a little bit.
Not crazy.
Nothing crazy, but also nothing happened that turned him off to you, right? Do you think you deserve a second date, Lisa?
Exactly, yeah.
All right. Well, then hang on. We're going to call Jared right now, okay? Be quiet.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jared?
Yeah?
Hey, Jared. What's up? So this is the Get Up crew calling from Hot 96.9, the radio station.
What?
So we're calling you from a radio station, but it's because it's a good thing. Somebody actually called us about you. They would like to go on a date with you.
Sorry. That's not what I thought I would be when I picked up the phone. I'm agreeing to a date, and I don't know who it's with.
Oh, I'm about to tell you that, but before I do, how pissed off are you at that Jared guy from Subway ruining tarnishing a great name like yours?
It was starting to die until you brought it up.
Thanks, Romero.
Tell him.
All right, anyway, the girl's name is Lisa, and you actually already went out on a date with her. And she said you guys had a great time.
Yeah, we did have a good time, but no, I'm not. I'm sorry, man. But I'm good. It's nice of you guys to offer pay, but I think I'm fine. I'll cook for myself.
Wow. Okay. Can you tell us why so we could at least pass it on to her?
She told me like she had a kid and stuff, and we ended up going back to her house, and I'm kind of focused on her, and I hear this like baby crying, and I'm like, oh, like you just had a kid, and she's like, no, it's not my kid. That's my daughter's kid. Like, how old's your daughter? My daughter's 15. So Lisa, she's 30. She's a 30-year-old grandmother.
All right. That happens quite a bit now.
Well, hold on a second here. Let's do the math. The daughter's 15.
Yeah.
She's 30, so she had the daughter when she was 15.
Right.
So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
You know, so we're looking at Lisa being a 45-year-old great-grandma here, and she's staring that down the barrel.
I mean, if you're
That
doing
is
the
true.
math that way.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
and if the pattern stays consistent, that's ultimately what's going to happen.
And do this, like, Lisa's only 30. If Lisa has another kid, she will have a daughter that is younger than her granddaughter. That doesn't make you want to walk into the ocean. I don't know what does.
All that went through your head when you found out she had a granddaughter?
Oh, yeah, think about it. I mean, she was pretty cool, so I was, like, considering, like, what is this future? I go from, like, 1 week, like, I'm on Tinder, and, like, a year later, I'm a step-grandfather? I don't know.
All right, hold on. All right, well, listen, Jared, Lisa's on the phone, and she's listening to this.
No,
Lisa.
no, I don't want to deal with her. I don't want to
What's
do
the
this.
problem, Jared? Like, I mean, everyone wants to date a MILF. You'd be dating a MILF and a GILF. You know what I mean?
And, yeah,
Oh,
my
jeez.
God.
That's not helping your case.
He would be dating
yeah, it's not
Gilf, though.
exactly break.
I think he's making such a big deal out of nothing. Like, so I have a daughter, so she had a kid. You should be like saying, I'm a great grandmother because I'm, you know, housing them and helping them. And you could just be a part of, like, this big family.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, every time we go to hook up, there's this, like, crying baby, and then your 15-year-old daughter trying to take care of it, but she doesn't know what she's doing because she's 15, and then you have to go help
So
her.
what?
Look, I'm 28 years old. I want to be able to, like, come home smashed and pass out on the floor if I have to. I can't do that if I go from nothing to being a granddad in one full swoop, okay?
Granddad.
I mean, I was 3 years ago, I was just capable of renting a car for myself. And now I'm going to be a freaking granddad.
not how you do it.
I think you're looking at these minor details a little too much. I mean, you're not changing the person you are.
Exactly.
You're just, you know?
Okay, so listen, Jared. I mean, she was calling to see if you wanted to go on another date. And again, this date doesn't. We're not talking about walking down the aisle and claiming the kids as your own. We're just talking about going out to eat again. Would you like to do that?
I mean, we have to do like early bird discounts and stuff, like her being a grandma?
Why not? Cheaper.
Yeah, I can't. You are a nice girl, but you are okay? I don't know if I want to be a part of that.
Tomorrow on the second date update.
And that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the second date update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure when you hit the notification bell, you have it set on all so you don't miss